Hey, so today I wanted to show off some potentially useless tech that allows you to skip some animations that have no need to be skipped, really. It's accomplished by binding crouch and jump to the mouse wheel, and with it we can do some interesting things. I'll start with jump because it's not as interesting as the crouch. With it we can basically double jump and bullet jump at the same time, and I don't think there's much of a use for this because arguably in every case you're just going to be better off bullet jumping and then double jumping as opposed to expending both your jumps at one time, because once you're in the air, while you can still roll, it kind of limits your mobility. You can't really redirect much once you're up there. So, yeah. And while you do get a lot of height, it is still less than just regular bullet jumping and double jumping. You get a little more height off that. So, yeah, that one's not as useful, but I think the crouching is a little more interesting, I'll do it here, as it allows you to gain the speed boost from sliding without actually going into the sliding animation, which does have one benefit in that you can spam this and not get hit with the slowdown of spamming slides. Like if I spam slides here, you'll see I get a speed boost and then slow down a decent bit. And of course you can avoid that by spacing them out a bit more, but then you have to get the timing kind of close. But with this you can just spam it as much as you want. Although in the aim glide it doesn't really matter as much, because you don't get hit with that speed reduction. But yeah, kind of cool. I'm not sure if there are any other applications for this, but I'll put up a comparison of speed between regular running, the animation canceled sliding, regular sliding, and then regular movement. And as you can see, movement is just, there's no reason really to be sliding around everywhere. But on from that, we can run into Planes of Eidolons real quick, and I can show off the slide attack for melee weapons, because I think that's really the only other thing you can do with slides. I've been messing around with this a little bit, but not a ton, so there could be stuff I still don't know about this, of course. If you have any ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments, because I'm sure there are other things you could probably try with this. But yeah, with the animation canceling slide, you just don't go into the slide animation before attacking, which is not really anything new either, because you can get pretty close to that with the regular crouch button that I'm doing here. So yeah, like I said, potentially useless. You're canceling animations that don't really need to be canceled, but if you have any ideas for potential uses for this, put it in the comments. I'd be very curious to see what other people think. But again, likely not any applications for this, just kind of interesting interaction with the keybinds and Warframe. So yeah, thanks for watching.